Oh my God, I can't believe I gave up everything just to stand here in front of a house crumbling brick by brick. 6 months after her divorce, Monica Jackson clutches her 2 children, staring at the dilapidated craftsman house in Georgia, once advertised as full of charm, but in reality, peeling paint, rotting stairs, and a roof on the verge of collapse. With a broken heart and a nearly empty bank account, this was supposed to be a fresh start. Instead, it feels like stepping straight into a nightmare. Aaliyah, her teenage daughter, whispers, "Mom dragged us into a death trap." Malik, only 10, tries to act brave, but fear shines in his eyes. Monica swallows hard, forcing a smile. This will be our home. But the haunting question lingers. Can they turn this wreckage into a home, or will it all crumble again? The October rain in Louisiana falls heavily, as if the sky itself is testing Monica Jackson's resolve. Her old SUV sways slightly as it turns onto Maplewood Street, a once vibrant road now withered, with overgrown grass and abandoned houses looming like ghosts. Monica grips the steering wheel, eyes locked on the silver-gray craftsman house ahead, the house she bet her last dime on. The house stands there, rough and weary, like an aging giant too tired to stay upright. Paint peels in large patches. The porch railing twists awkwardly. Broken windows are patched with plastic. The for sale sign tilts in the yard, more a warning than an invitation. Aaliyah, 14, slumps against the car window, earbuds in, her face full of defiance. Once a bright child who loved drawing with pastels, the colors in her eyes have dimmed since the divorce. We're really living here? Her cold stare cuts into Monica, deeper than the cracks in the house's walls. In the back seat, Malik 10 clutches his tattered backpack, eyes curious yet fearful. "Mom, is it safe?" His voice trembles. Monica takes a deep breath, forcing a smile she doesn't believe in. This will be our new home." They step inside. Instantly, the smell of mold hits them, a mix of rotting wood, dust, and something heavier, as if the house has swallowed years of neglect. The ceiling is stained with yellow watermarks. In one corner, old floral wallpaper peels away, revealing cracks like scars. Monica walks ahead, her footsteps echoing on the creaky wooden floor. Malik stays close, eyes wide, taking in every detail. Aaliyah heads straight for the stairs, ignoring her surroundings. "Be careful, Aaliyah." Monica's warning is cut off by a crack, the sharp sound of rotting wood breaking. A stair collapses under Aaliyah's foot, pulling one leg through. "Aaliyah!" Monica screams, rushing forward, while Malik panics. "The house is swallowing her!" Monica kneels, pulling her daughter from the wooden trap. Splinters cling to Aaliyah's clothes. Her knee is lightly scraped, but the real wound is the fury flashing in her brown eyes. "You brought us to this damn place?" Aaliyah yells, yanking free from her mother's arms and storming upstairs. Monica stands frozen, breathing heavily, hands still trembling. Malik clings to her shirt, whispering, "Mom, I'm scared." That night, the 3 sleep in sleeping bags on the living room floor. Rain taps a mournful rhythm on the roof, leaking through holes into an old pot Monica placed to catch the drips. In the dim flashlight glow, the house looks like a shipwreck, and they're just lost survivors. Monica opens her phone, struggling to find a weak signal to call her college friend Tasha, now in Atlanta. Her voice breaks. "Tasha, I think I made a mistake. This house, it's beyond fixing. I don't know where to start." On the other end, Tasha pauses, then says, "Listen, Mo, you don't have to fix everything at once. Just start with what's in front of you. Like your grandma used to say." Monica sinks into her sleeping bag, tears welling up. In the dark, she hears Aaliyah shift, trying to escape reality. Malik whispers, "Mom, if we can't fix this house, where will we go?" Monica bites her lip until it bleeds. She has no answer. She only strokes her son's hair, whispering, "We'll make it work. This house just needs a little love." But even as she says it, her heart aches, knowing love alone can't replace a roof about to collapse. And as night falls, the wind howls through broken windows. Monica wonders, is this a new beginning or the start of another tragedy? Dear listeners, pause for a moment to subscribe to the channel before continuing with the main story. but only if you truly connect with what I'm sharing here. Leave a comment below to let me know where you're watching from and what time it is. It's fascinating to see people from all over joining us. The first sunlight of morning streams through cracks in the tattered curtains, hitting Monica's weary face. She rises from her sleeping bag, body aching. The moment her feet touch the wooden floor, a long creak echoes, as if the house is groaning under the weight of another day. Malik is awake, rummaging through his small backpack. He pulls out a nearly empty box of cereal. Monica forces a smile, then searches through their bags. She finds an old pan in the dusty kitchen, wipes it with a damp cloth, and sets it on the camping stove they brought. "Pancakes for breakfast," she says, her voice trying to sound excited. As the batter sizzles, Monica feels like she's playing a chef on a TV show, pretending for an invisible audience that everything's fine. But the dim kitchen, peeling paint, and dripping ceiling betray the truth. Nothing is fine. Aaliyah enters, earbuds still in. She glances at the pancakes, pokes one on her plate, and doesn't eat. Malik devours his, as if clinging to this small illusion. "Are we really living here, Mom?" Malik asks, eyes expectant. Monica nods, swallowing hard. "Yes, sweetheart, and we'll make it a great place." Aaliyah scoffs. "A great place? Are you kidding? This is a death trap." Her words cut like knives into Monica's heart. After breakfast, Monica starts cleaning. She finds an old broom in a closet and sweeps the thick dust covering the floor. The repetitive motion, the rustling sound, reminds her of her grandmother's words. "When you don't know where to start, sweep what's in front of you first." Malik follows, picking up debris, wiping dusty tables. But Aaliyah vanishes upstairs, slamming the door. Monica doesn't follow. She knows her daughter is building invisible walls just like this house. At noon, Monica tries the kitchen faucet. A rumbling echoes from the pipes, then a thick brown stream sprays out, splattering everywhere. Malik laughs, thinking it's a prank. But Monica can't laugh. She shuts off the water, cleaning in despair. Another crack in the house revealed. That afternoon, Monica climbs to the attic, wearing gloves and holding a flashlight. The air is dusty and stifling. The floorboards creak under her steps. In one corner, 3 old trunks sit silently. Monica hesitates. Instinct tells her something is here. She opens the first, only moldy blankets. The second holds Christmas decorations from decades past, covered in dust. But the third stops her heart, a stack of handwritten letters tied with faded ribbon. The top envelope reads, in careful handwriting, "To Hattie, my dearest friend." Monica pauses. The name Hattie Williams, the old owner, a close friend of her grandmother. Monica opens the letter, her inner voice trembling. "There are times I believe women like us build homes in each other's hearts before laying bricks and mortar. This house has held our memories. Perhaps one day it will hold the memories of another family when they need a place to start again." Monica's eyes well up. The letter feels like it's speaking across time, directly to her. But a fear rises too. Is she strong enough to hold this house together? Downstairs, she hears arguing. Aaliyah stands on the staircase, voice full of anger. "You ruined everything, Mom. First our family, now this broken house. I don't want to be here. I don't want a new start." Monica is speechless. Malik looks down, clutching his backpack. The house feels more suffocating than ever. That night, Monica sits on the porch, phone in hand, searching for a signal to call Tasha again. The night air cuts into her skin. She admits, "I don't know if I can do this. This house is fighting us." Tasha pauses, then replies, "Mo, maybe the house isn't fighting you. Maybe it's testing if you really want to start over." Monica freezes, her eyes staring into the darkness of the overgrown yard. In that moment, she glimpses, under the old oak tree, a strange shadow, a small wooden house hidden in the dark. All right, dear listeners, if you're watching and finding this story engaging, comment 1, or "I'm still here to keep listening." Let's continue this journey together. The next morning, as sunlight streams through cracked windows, Monica takes her kids to the backyard. Grass grows knee-high, fallen leaves cover the ground, but amid the decay, a massive oak tree rises, its canopy a giant sunshade. Under it, Monica and Malik see it clearly. An old treehouse, no longer just a shadow from the night before. Its planks are weathered, the frame crooked, some ladder rungs missing. Yet it stands, clinging to the tree as if defying time. Malik's eyes light up. "Mom, can we fix it?" Monica doesn't answer right away. Aaliyah stands back, arms crossed, her expression half bored, half curious. For the first time since moving here, Monica sees hesitation in her daughter's eyes. Monica climbs the ladder, testing each rung. They creak, but hold her weight. Inside, she's surprised. Though the walls are cracked and the roof leaks, the floor is sturdy. The small space offers a view of the garden and the town's rooftops in the distance. For a moment, she feels something she hasn't in months. Possibility. Malik looks up, face bright as the sun. "I think this is the safest place I've seen since we left the city." Monica laughs softly, her heart easing. Aaliyah doesn't climb up, but her gaze lingers on the old planks longer than usual. That afternoon, Monica calls a number given by a neighbor. Marcus Green, a local contractor known for restoring old homes. The phone rings for a while, then a deep, warm voice answers. "Green Construction," Marcus speaking. Monica hesitates, then gathers her courage. I just bought Wilson Place. I need help. A lot of help, actually." A soft whistle comes from the other end. "Wilson Place? I thought that house would have collapsed by now. I'll stop by tomorrow to take a look. But fair warning, I'm booked for months." Monica forces a smile. "I'll take any help you can give." He's younger than Monica expected, mid-40s. Tall, dark skin weathered by work, hands calloused from labor. He steps inside, not grimacing or shaking his head, just silently observing every crack and sagging wall. Malik trails him like a shadow, asking endless questions about tools. Aaliyah stays upstairs, earbuds glued in. Marcus finishes his inspection with words that leave Monica both relieved and hopeless. Good news is the foundation's solid. Bad news, almost everything else needs replacing. He hands her a notebook listing repairs: roof, electrical, plumbing, stairs, floors. Monica's heart sinks at the cost estimate. Marcus notices, softening his tone. "Look, you can't do it all at once. Start with the roof, then the rest. If you're willing to learn, you can do some of it yourself and save a lot." Monica nods, gratitude swelling. In that moment, Marcus feels less like a contractor and more like an ally. That afternoon, as Monica wades through repair estimates, an old car pulls up. A small, neat woman with silver hair in a bun steps out, leaning on a cane. Monica recognizes her instantly. Hattie Williams, the former owner. "You're Monica Jackson, aren't you?" Her voice is warm but sharp. "I'd know those eyes anywhere. Just like your grandmother, Margaret." Monica, moved, helps her inside. Hattie isn't fazed by the decay, her eyes both tender and proud. This house once held a lifetime of memories. It's never given up. It's just waiting for the right people to return. In the living room, Hattie opens her purse, pulling out an old leather-bound notebook. "This is the house's diary. My husband and I recorded everything. Paint colors for each room, trees planted in the yard, even the storm in '67 that blew out a window. Now it's yours." Monica's hands tremble as she takes it, feeling like she's holding a treasure. Aaliyah, for the first time, removes her earbuds, sneaking a glance at the handwritten pages. On the wall, under peeling wallpaper, Hattie reveals a pencil sketch, a view of the town decades ago, drawn by her own hand. Aaliyah pauses, curiosity flickering in her eyes. "Do you draw?" Hattie asks. Aaliyah hesitates, mumbling, "I used to." Hattie smiles kindly. "The well of creativity only sleeps. It'll wake when you're ready." The air softens. For the first time since moving in, the house doesn't feel entirely heavy. It seems to breathe, welcoming its new owners. As Monica walks Hattie out, her words linger. This house was never just bricks and wood. It's a place of healing. Let it heal you, Monica. Late that afternoon, as Marcus leaves Wilson Place, rain begins to fall. First sparse, heavy drops, then a torrential downpour. Thunder roars as if the sky is splitting. Monica runs around, checking intact windows, stuffing towels into gaps. The southern autumn storm arrived without warning. In the kitchen, the light flickers, blinks, and goes out. "Mom, the power's gone!" Malik yells from the living room, holding a small flashlight. Wind howls through the cracks like a whale. Monica keeps her voice calm. "It's okay, sweetheart. We have candles, flashlights." But her trembling hands betray her fear. Aaliyah vanishes upstairs, earbuds in. Monica calls, "Sweetie, come down. It's storming." No response. Frowning, she climbs the stairs in the dim light. Aaliyah's room is empty, her bed bare. The room is cold, the window rattling in the wind. "She's not up there," Monica gasps, returning to Malik. "Did you see where she went?" Malik shakes his head, eyes wide with fear. "Maybe she's in the treehouse." Monica's heart clenches. The thought of Aaliyah in a storm, trapped in a rickety treehouse, chills her. Without thinking, she grabs a thin raincoat, pulls Malik along, and rushes outside. The wind nearly knocks them over. Rain stings their faces like needles. "Aliyah!" Monica screams, her voice hoarse as they struggle through the flooded yard. The treehouse looms in a lightning flash, its window open, empty. No one's there. Monica collapses, her shoes sinking in mud. Malik trembles, eyes teary. What if she got blown away? "No, your sister's strong." Monica pulls him close, convincing herself more than him. They return soaked. Monica's heart pounding. She grabs her phone, battery at a few percent, fingers trembling as she prepares to call the police. Then the front door bursts open. Aaliyah stumbles in, hair drenched, clothes mud-stained, her face a mix of fear and defiance. Monica rushes to her. "Where were you? I was losing my mind." Aaliyah's voice cracks, muffled by the rain. "I just needed to breathe. This house is suffocating me. I went to the library. My phone died. I didn't think the storm would hit so fast." Monica, relieved and furious, snaps. "You can't just disappear. You're only 14. Aaliyah's eyes flare. "I'm 14, but at least I know the truth. You brought us to this dump. You got divorced. You ruined everything." Her words hit Monica like lightning. Malik clings to her, scared as his sister and mother clash. Marcus, who returned to check on them, stands frozen by the door, hearing it all. "Enough!" Monica shouts, her voice breaking. "You think I wanted this? You think I don't want a home for us? I'm trying to survive too, Aaliyah." Aaliyah turns, storming upstairs, the door slamming. The house shakes with the thunder. Another sound echoes from the basement. Drip, drip. Marcus frowns. Water's coming in. They rush downstairs, where the flashlight reveals a nightmare. Brown water up to their ankles, seeping through concrete walls like open wounds. The water heater groans, sparking faintly. "This isn't good," Marcus says, wading in to flip the breaker. "If it shorts, the house could catch fire." Monica and Malik scoop water with buckets, exhausted, but the water keeps rising. They race against the storm, sweat mixing with rain and tears. By midnight, the wind calms. Power's still out. The house groans, new water damage warping the floors, mold spreading. Marcus collapses, exhausted. Monica sits in the dark kitchen, the flashlight fading. Malik sleeps on a chair. Aaliyah stays upstairs, silent. Monica opens her phone, the connection spotty. She scrolls through old photos. Their suburban house, birthdays, beach trips. They feel like another life. Tears fall. She opens Instagram, typing into Wilson House Revival. Tonight, we hit rock bottom. Basement flooded, power out, and my teenage daughter says she hates everything. Sometimes I wonder, did I make the biggest mistake of my life? But maybe some can't. Her finger hovers over post. Monica takes a deep breath and presses it. The phone drops to the table, its screen glowing in the dark. Outside, the rain continues, but somewhere far off, the sky begins to clear. Morning light spills through cracked windows, revealing the storm's aftermath. Monica steps into the basement, her shoes sinking into sludge. The water heater is dead. Upstairs, floors are warped. She leans against the wall, her heart heavy as stone. Soft footsteps sound behind her. Aaliyah stands on the stairs, oversized sweater dwarfing her small frame. Her voice is low. "It's pretty bad, huh?" Monica bites her lip, shaking her head. "Not great, but it's fixable." For the first time in months, Aaliyah steps closer, leaning lightly on her mother's shoulder. A whisper escapes. "I'm sorry for what I said last night." Monica wraps her arms around her, feeling fragile warmth like a candle in the wind. As they head upstairs, Monica's phone buzzes with notifications. Dozens of comments on her post from strangers, offering encouragement, flood recovery tips, even help. Among them, one name stands out, H. Williams. "Hattie, every house has a moment that makes you want to give up. But trust me, that's when you're closest to magic. Don't quit." Before Monica can reply, a knock comes at the door. She opens it to find Marcus with a group of strangers. A middle-aged black woman smiles. "Hi, I'm Linda, Frank's wife from the hardware store. We brought industrial fans to dry the floors when power's back." An older man in overalls nods. "Jim Peterson. Used to be a plumber. Heard your water heater took a hit. Let me take a look." Monica blinks, feeling like she's dreaming. Behind them, a truck full of tools, young people carrying lumber and tarps, others with hot food. "You all don't have to do this," Monica stammers. Linda waves her off. "In a small town, we need each other. You do the same for someone in trouble." The house, once filled with wind and mold, now hums with hammers, laughter, and the whir of fans. Malik joins in, following Marcus to learn how to measure wood. He proudly shows off the treehouse as his special project. Aaliyah, initially distant, gets pulled into the basement, where a local art teacher sorts through damp old paintings to save what she can. For the first time in weeks, Aaliyah's eyes spark as she's asked about colors. By afternoon, power's restored. Fans run full blast, drying floors. The broken water heater is removed. Window gaps are patched with wood. The smell of coffee and cornbread from someone's contribution fills the living room, chasing away the mold. Monica stands on the porch, watching people come and go, feeling like a miracle has unfolded. Marcus steps up, wiping sweat. "We made big progress today." She nods, throat tight. "I don't know how to say thank you enough." Marcus grins. "You could start by coming to the Harvest Festival next week. The whole town's there, and it's a chance to meet more design clients. I need a new logo and website for my construction business." A spark ignites in Monica's heart. Work, income, a belief she's still useful. "Sounds perfect," she replies. As darkness falls, the last helpers leave, promising to return next weekend. Monica sits on the porch, listening to the fans and dehumidifiers, now sounding like music instead of dread. She opens her phone, snaps a photo of the driveway full of trucks and helpers, and posts to Instagram. 4 hours ago, I thought we'd hit rock bottom. But today, Rock Bay proved the strongest foundation is community. Thank you all for reminding us. No one rebuilds alone. Monica closes her phone, looking up. The moon peeks through clouds, casting silver light on the porch. For the first time in weeks, hope outweighs fear. Are you still here, dear listeners? Take a moment to relax, maybe grab a glass of water, and keep listening to this captivating story. Comment 1 if you find it engaging. Don't forget to subscribe. Rock Bay transforms for the Harvest Festival. Main Street glows with colorful booths. The aroma of pastries, fried chicken, and roasted corn drifts through the cool autumn breeze. Children laugh, running past hay bales, while a local jazz band plays lively tunes from a small stage. Monica stands behind a makeshift booth with Marcus. She spent a week designing a new logo for his company, Green & Sons, modern yet traditional. Around it, she displays other branding samples, business cards labeled Foundations Design Studio, her new venture's name. "What do you think?" Monica asks as Marcus returns with 2 hot coffees. He studies the booth, eyes gleaming. "I think you'll be too busy signing contracts to catch your breath. The logo's even better than the sketches." A smile flickers on Monica's lips. Just a month ago, she thought she'd lost everything. Now, she holds a real beginning. Malik runs up, face painted like a tiger, waving a flyer. "Mom, there's a kids' wooden boat building contest. Can I join?" Monica laughs, slipping him a few dollars. "Of course. Just make sure that boat floats, little architect." Malik beams, racing to the booth. Monica scans for Aaliyah. She's across the square with a black girl her age, curly hair tied high, giggling. Monica asks Marcus, "Who's that?" "That's Olivia, the art teacher's daughter. They've been talking non-stop since the repair day." Monica nods, gratitude swelling. Aaliyah's found a friend. At noon, a young woman approaches the booth, eyeing the logo and designs. "Are you the one fixing up Wilson Place? I follow your Instagram." "That's me, Monica Jackson." She introduces herself. "I'm Jasmine Miller. I own the bookstore down the street. We need a new website, and I love your style." By day's end, Monica has contact info from 6 potential clients: a bakery, bookstore, bed and breakfast, and individuals. It's not just relief, it's pride. Marcus nudges her. "How's it feel to be Rock Bay's most in-demand designer?" Monica laughs. Unreal. Like it was meant to be. A microphone crackles from the stage. "Please welcome Aaliyah Jackson." Monica freezes, heart pounding as her daughter steps onto the platform, hands trembling with a piece of paper and a small easel. Olivia stands behind, encouraging her with a look. Aaliyah's voice echoes, hesitant at first. "Hi everyone, I'm Aaliyah. Recently, while Mom and I worked on Wilson Place, we found old drawings hidden behind wallpaper. They inspired me to draw again." She pulls back a cloth, revealing a charcoal sketch. Wilson Place, not as it is, but as it could be, vibrant, alive, with a family in the window. "This is called Uncovered. I think fixing a house is like fixing a family. When you tear down the old, you can find something more beautiful underneath." Applause erupts across the square. Monica covers her mouth, tears streaming. She didn't know Aaliyah had started drawing again. "You've got an incredible girl," a soft voice says beside her. Hattie Williams, in a purple velvet dress, leans on her cane, eyes twinkling. "Hattie, I didn't know you'd be here. This festival's tradition, dear. 70 years running. I wouldn't miss it. And look, your granddaughter's found her voice." On stage, Aaliyah bows. Monica knows this isn't just a drawing. It's a sign. Her daughter is finding herself again. At the same time, Malik rushes up, holding a small wooden boat painted blue and red. "Mom, I got second place. The judges said my boat was the most creative." Monica hugs him tight, then looks at her 2 kids, one confidently painting dreams, the other building his own little world. Her heart swells with a feeling she thought she'd lost. Hope. As the festival ends, Marcus and Monica pack up the booth. He leans in, whispering, "See? This town, it's starting to see your family as part of it." Monica looks up, seeing Aaliyah laughing with her new friend, Malik showing his boat to Hattie. She knows he's right. That evening, as Monica organizes designs in the living room, a knock comes. She opens the door to find Hattie at the front, followed by neighbors and friends, each carrying a dish. "We thought you might like some company tonight," Hattie says, eyes sparkling with a playful grin. Monica stammers, "But my dining room's not finished." "No matter." Linda, from the hardware store, chimes in. "We'll eat in the backyard. It's a beautiful night." Within half an hour, the backyard of Wilson Place becomes an impromptu feast. Folding tables stretch long. Mismatched chairs line up. Marcus strings golden lights through the old oak. Jim sets up a fire pit. The aroma of stew, pastries, and salad mixes with the scent of burning wood. Malik runs around, proudly showing his prize-winning boat. Aaliyah, sitting with Olivia and other girls, laughs like her months of gloom never existed. Monica watches, her throat tight. As dinner begins, dishes are passed, stories told, laughter ringing out. Monica sits between Hattie and Miss Ramirez, the art teacher who's taken an interest in Aaliyah. "Your daughter has real artistic talent," Ramirez says firmly. "I've invited her to the after-school art club. I think she'll find her place there." Monica squeezes Hattie's hand. "Thank you. I was worried she'd stay closed off forever." Hattie leans in, whispering, "See? This house isn't just healing its walls, it's healing your family. After the main course, as dusk turns to night, Hattie pulls a small, carefully wrapped gift from her purse. This is for you, Monica. It belongs to the house. Monica opens it, an old brass key on a chain. This is the original key to Wilson Place. My husband made it a keepsake, but now it belongs here. Monica's hands shake. Are you sure? Hattie places her hand over Monica's, eyes firm. The house chose you. I knew it the moment you walked in. It needed a family that knows what it means to break and how to mend. Monica can't hold back tears. The key feels like a ceremony, a confirmation that she and her kids truly belong here. Laughter rises from the fire pit, where Malik shows off new carpentry tricks to his friends. Nearby, Aaliyah giggles as Olivia tells a story. Marcus catches Monica's eye, raising his glass from afar. She returns a smile, one she thought she'd lost long ago. As guests leave, Monica sits on the porch, the brass key swaying on her neck. Marcus sits beside her, quiet for a moment, then says, "You've done something special, Monica. Not just fixing a house, but building a community around it." She looks at him, voice soft. "Not just me. I had you, and everyone. Maybe, for the first time in a long time, I don't feel alone." They sit under the twinkling string lights, listening to piano notes drifting from inside Aaliyah playing again after years of silence. Malik's laughter blends with the music, a symphony of a new beginning. Monica clutches the key, looking at the transformed house from ruins to a home. And she knows, this is just the beginning. That night, Monica sits alone on the porch, the brass key swaying in her hand. She thinks of the months that felt impossible, the flooded basement, her daughter running off in the storm, nights awake with fear. They're now memories woven into the house's walls, like its scars. Wilson Place taught her a simple yet profound lesson. Ruin isn't the end. Sometimes, ruin is an invitation to rebuild, stronger than before. Malik laughs from the treehouse. Aaliyah's piano notes ring out. Marcus steps onto the porch with a coffee. The three images weave into a new picture, a portrait of a reborn home. But Monica knows the journey isn't over. New challenges will come. More secrets of Wilson Place may wait to be uncovered. The brass key in her hand is a reminder. There are still doors to unlock, and perhaps the next part of the story is only beginning. If you believe that even at rock bottom, we can rebuild with love and community, leave a comment below. What do you think Monica and her kids' next challenge will be? Share so we can write the next chapter together.